Hello everyone, my name is Kevin Ryan and welcome to another episode of Let's Have a Chat. Content on the channel has been a bit light over the last few days and I just wanted to briefly discuss why and use the opportunity to give a quick update concerning what's coming down the pipeline for the channel. A good friend of mine lost her grandfather last week, and so she and her family came into town over the weekend to make the necessary arrangements and see him off. Now, I don't get to see them often as they live out of state. And so while the circumstances surrounding their visit were indeed unfortunate, we nevertheless had some fun spending time together, and that is what occupied the majority of my weekend, which is why there was no Screenshot Saturday or a new episode of Broken Glasses for today. Moving on from that, I wanted to spend today just sort of highlighting what's in store for the channel in the coming weeks. So first off, let's talk about the game that has been playing in the background. This is Super Daryl Deluxe in development by Dan and Gary Games. In a nutshell, this is a 2D action RPG that uses high school drama as a catalyst that launches the player into a story of self-help, world domination, and what may or may not be hyper-realistic fever dreams. Dan and Gary Games were kind enough to send me an early build of the game, and I've been playing it most of the last week in preparation for an episode of Broken Glasses that I intend to publish next Monday. Now, the current version of the game I was sent was jam-packed with content. Specifically, I've got about 5 hours on it. And while I've completed all of the story and side quests currently available, I still want to grind out some experience so I can unlock more abilities, which will enable me the greatest understanding of what the combat system has to offer in this current build of the game. Now, the fact that I even want to do that, that says a lot about the quality of the game in its current state. Let me be clear that the stronger I get, the less experience that enemies in the game will give me. Now, I want to get to at least level 16, which will enable me to use all of the abilities that are in this current build of the game. But the max level enemies that I currently can fight is level 8. And so the experience they give me is going to go lower and lower and lower. And the fact that I am willing to grind out those levels at however long it takes speaks volumes about the nature of the combat system in the game. So my impressions at a glance, I love it. I love this game. I love what they're doing, and I very much look forward to explaining why in the next episode of Broken Glasses. So look forward to that next Monday. Dave recently took the time to play Double Dragon, which is a title that's near and dear to his childhood heart, which is a fact you'll be familiar with if you've been keeping up with Retro Nostalgia Nightmare Tour. In his retrospective, he discusses his own history with the game and shares some tips and tricks, some known, some perhaps not so well known, and you can look for that on Wednesday. Now, that's his first gig at some serious commentary while playing a game that he knows pretty well, like the back of his hand. And I think he did a fantastic job, so I look forward to showing you guys that on Wednesday. So here's a gorgeous title currently in development by Aya Games that takes inspiration from classics like Secret of Mana, The Legend of Zelda, and Pokemon. Now, I've been following Gamora for some time now, and a little while back they released a playable version of the game for testing. Now, it's not much to speak of, as it was just a demonstration of extremely basic combat mechanics and some of the environments that can be explored. But nevertheless, you can expect a short video on my time with that on Friday. Following that up, there will be, of course, a new episode of Screenshot Saturday. We'll get back into the swing of those things. Look forward to seeing what the indie game community has coming down the pipeline. Now, I don't have a hard date on anything else just yet, since that catches us up to the end of next week. But I do want to close the video out with just a short montage of what you can expect from the channel in the coming weeks. Take care, everybody, and I will see you next time.